You're about to meet a self-proclaimed travel pro who takes pride in towing the line between controversial and con man. His hacks are equal parts ingenious and outrageous. But if you've got the confidence to see what you can get away with, the answer might be a lot. Here's ABC's David Wright.
We all know that the friendly skies often aren't.
Airlines are in the business of taking advantage of you when you're down.
Which is why this man doesn't feel guilty at all.
My name is Justin Ross Lee. I'm a travel influencer and the owner of Pretentious Pocket. We make the world's finest pocket squares.
He's reminiscent of Frank Abagnale.
Hello.
Of Catch Me If You Can fame.
You're up.
A travel hacker whose video on Elite Daily went viral. Sharing the travel tips.
I became a travel expert purely by accident. I had a taste of the finer things in life. I've been able to curtail my technique.
Taking advantage of free Wi-Fi, free food, and free booze.
Why spend money on an office space when I can just come here?
He often goes to the first-class lounge even on days he's not flying. His tip? Buy a refundable first-class ticket. Enjoy all the comforts on the other side of security, and when you're done for the day, cash it in instead of boarding the flight.
Do I ever get any pushback for canceling a refundable fare? No. The same way you don't get pushback for returning socks at the Gap. These airlines make the rules, and I just play by them. I sleep very well at night.
To avoid the long lines in the departure area,
I have my Uber drop me off at arrival. So big deal, I take an escalator.
And if he decides he doesn't like the person assigned to sit next to him, he knows a surefire way to change partners. Feign a nut allergy.
I call the flight attendant over and I'll say, excuse me, there's peanut residue in the seats. You'll find that you're going to be reaccommodated pretty quickly. Now, yes, I understand that's a dirty technique. It's a dirty trick.
These cutthroat strategies haven't exactly endeared him to the travel industry.
I answer a lot of hate mail. You're a giant. Will the real JRL please stand up?
But they do seem to work for him, and as long as they do, Lee is unapologetic.
I don't scam airlines. Airlines scam consumers. They're Goliath, and I'm David.
The airlines aren't his only targets. He says he's also a master at getting the cheapest hotel room available. Ever heard of corporate discounts? Well, who says you have to actually work for the company to take advantage of them?
I think you're a schmuck if you don't become a Raytheon employee through Vistaprint.
A believable business card is apparently all you need. His video even details what he says is a surefire method for an upgrade. Identify which manager is likely to be most sympathetic or most intimidated and complain.
The makeshift setup at the Club Lounge is incredibly lackluster. I would hate to have to move to the Grand Hyatt. I think that would be a silly thing to do.
The customer is always right, right?
We have a new suite.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Lee is so confident in his skill,
Let's see what we got here.
he's going to try to show us how it's done.
The feng shui's all messed up.
While our cameras are rolling. First he does his research, then makes the call.
It's my first time staying at your property as a Diamond member, and so far my expectations really haven't been met. I understand if you're fully committed, but...
When hardball doesn't work, he switches gears and goes for the soft sell. The conversation, always polite.
I would really appreciate that.
A smile and a good tip can go a long way.
I do believe in karma, especially in the hospitality industry. Yelling is never going to get you anywhere.
The wiliest travelers win every time. I'm David Wright for Nightline in New York.